great series win. All 3 one-run games, and we talked about battling early, and these guys really battled. Each and every inning. Bryan was tremendous today. The homer in the first inning. I think when you try to get to good pitchers, you try to get them early, and they were able to get them. That one time early, but after that, wow, that was special. Handed it over to the bullpen. Some big pitches from the bullpen. I thought Snyder really pulled that 8th inning out. Did a great job, and of course Mooney in the 9th. Rojas and his AB was tremendous to go up there left on left and get that base hit up the middle. That's the big run right there. And again, just trying to get runs throughout the game. You never know what inning, what run's going to be important, and that was a big one right there for us. And I thought some great defense too. Early in the game, I thought Rivas made a couple nice plays at short. Polanco with a great play at short or at second, and then Hanny a great catch in right. Good pitching outings don't come without some good defense. So great game all around. Really good team win, really good series win, and Tampa coming in tomorrow. We just keep rolling. Questions?
Dan, obviously a tumultuous few days just for the guys in here, but just to be able to come out on a beautiful day like this, get the win, get the series win, just how important is it to kind of stabilize things going forward?
Yeah, weather turned. The roof was open. Great day. The fans were tremendous. I thought it was great energy in the ballpark today, and the guys really responded to that. Picking up the win is big, and get a chance to rest a little bit tonight, and then start that new series tomorrow. But I thought we did what we had to do today, and grinded out a W, and that's big. And again, the energy in the ballpark, what the fans do for us, really picks you up and keeps you going.
Dan, with Bryan, after he gives up the homer, how did you see him kind of settle in from there and just kind of get into a rhythm? What really stood out about
Well,
him?
he got ahead. We talk about that so much, the O's, the 1-1s, and he just was able to start pounding the zone. And I thought he had a very good changeup today, a very good slider as well, and I mixed it. I thought he and Cal did a great job together, mixing and matching, and that fastball is so tough, and when you've got secondary stuff that goes with it, it becomes very, very difficult to hit, and I thought he had them well under control most of the ball game.
Dan, this is the 5th time he's gone into the 7th, 5 in a row. Is it easier too when you're out there? You don't have to worry about the pitches and the usage a little bit because he has built up a little bit from all the injury stuff that he's gone through.
Yeah, that's a big thing for him, right? And today we needed that too because our bullpen was taxed a little bit yesterday, and so him getting into through the 7th was enormous. And I thought. They tried to score there late in the 7th inning, but he was able to slam the door. And you've got somebody special when you're at the almost the 100 pitch mark, but you can dial it up a notch at that point.
Is it physical and mental? I mean, how much of it is a mental aspect of, hey, I got to finish, empty the tank, and go right here?
Yeah, I think it's both. It's both, and I think his confidence right now is very high. I think he wanted the ball in that situation, and he got it, and he delivered, and it's great to see that maturity coming from Bryan.
Colin Snyder's had a really good run here, but he hasn't been in that situation necessarily a whole lot too. What's your thought process there in the 8th inning? Gets a couple runners on the heart of their lineup. What's going through your mind?
Yeah, I thought he was well under control. I mean, he did give up a couple of base runners, but I thought as he got into the inning, he started to execute pitches a little bit better and was able to shut the door. That's what we needed. And it's big in those kind of situations to pitch the entire inning. Again, our bullpen was taxed, and so to get that complete inning from him and then turn it over to Mooney in the 9th was big.
Are you tempted? We've seen Mooney come in there quite often this season. Too. Is that considered?
It's something, obviously, yeah, you consider. But you want to give Mooney the ball in the 9th with a clean inning and a chance to win the game. And, that's the way the bullpen works. And I thought Colin did a great job to get us there and deliver for us. And then Mooney took care of the rest.
He was really able to settle down after Woodworth had that mound visit with him, too. What does Woodworth bring to the pitching staff and how he helps get them through a situation like that?
Yeah, I think Woody, Trent, they do such a great job on the pitching side, and the process they have. We talked about process a little bit yesterday, but it's outstanding, and I think these guys trust Woody because they know it comes from a place of having numbers, having experience, and having a lot of know-how behind what he says. And I think he has a very calming demeanor. And when he goes out there, I think that was a chance to kind of give Bryan a breather and kind of set up what remains in that last hitter for him. And, it just was a good reminder for Bryan that I can empty the tank right here and finish this inning.
Dan, you had guys running a ton. Demo had those 3 swipes. You sent Cal at one point. I mean, traffic was heavy today. What parts of today mirror with what you want long-term out of this offense?
Yeah, I love aggressiveness, and I think we had, Robbie is a little bit slower to the plate, and we knew we could take advantage of that, and these guys were ready to get on that. And I think it kind of sets the tone early in a game, too, and we're able to swipe a couple bags, get ourselves out of double play and into scoring position, and I thought it made a statement early. These guys were aggressive, and I loved it.
Any updates on Luke Raley?
Yeah, Luke had a little bit of a flu situation before the game, and so we'll just see how he does, and hopefully be back tomorrow.
In 6 of 8 innings today, you got the first runner or the first batter on. What's the importance of, it was walks, it was singles, it wasn't necessarily big hits, but what's the importance of that first guy up creating traffic on the bases?
Yeah, it's tough. I think it's a big part of what we're trying to talk about, and having tough at bats and giving them tough at bats so that we have tougher innings against the pitchers. And even if Robbie doesn't come out from an injury, his pitch count was pretty high there in the 3rd or 4th inning, whatever it was. And so I think that's a big part of what we're trying to impress here. And our guys are patient for sure. But, you look at some of the at-bats as well. You look at JT and just a couple of situations where he's able to get the ball up the middle, get on base. That takes its toll over the course of a ball game. And you're never out of an inning, and you're always coming back. And it really helped us to get back in the game and then finally take the lead.